Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly general read for the week of June 14th through June 20th, 2021. We are coming towards the end of the retrograde season, so that's good. That's really good. I'm pretty sure we're all excited about that until it's back in Libra season, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and see what this week brings for you. Pisces. Alright, so for Monday, June 14th, we have the Tower in reverse. So the Tower in reverse talks about avoiding a chaos, some sudden ending, change, something abruptness that has to deal with abrupting something. Does that make sense? Anyways, we're avoiding chaos is really what I'm getting. We're avoiding disaster. We're avoiding possibly some type of ending here on Monday. Or for some of you, it talks about an ending that did happen, or you thought that was the end of something, right? Like some change that happened in the past. It's like having a second look at it on Monday. It's like resurfacing, right? For a few of you, I feel like this sudden change of plans or route, or this abruptness happened already, and it's being resurfaced. For others, this is just you avoiding it, or somebody avoiding some type of chaos. Let's clarify. The Two of Pentacles reversed. So we're avoiding a lot here. We're avoiding making a decision based on two solid foundations, to careers, to people, to investments, to just two options here that talks about long-term stability, two solid things for sure. It's not ideas, but more like solid foundations of some sort, and we're just avoiding making a decision. Maybe I don't know, we're just like, maybe we don't want to make a decision, and so because we know once we do, this Tower moment will happen, so we're just like avoiding the whole scenario to begin with. For others, this could just be in the past, like something that ended, like comes back and you're just like, wait, I'm confused. But for most of you, it's avoidance for sure on Monday. For Tuesday, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So the Three of Wands reverse talks about impatience and or no longer waiting on something or someone. We're not waiting for these ships to come in. We're not waiting for this answer. We're not waiting for this move. We're not waiting for this job, this person, this communication, this passion of that I'm waiting to receive about something. Like, I feel like we're just no longer doing that, right? We're like losing our patience, or just no longer sitting around hoping and wishing for it. Let's clarify. The Five of Wands in the upright. So Five of Wands talks about competition, arguing, fighting, disagreeing, not really seeing eye to eye. A lot of things in the environment, a lot of distraction, right? Is what I'm getting. So so this could be where the Three of Wands reverse is coming from. Maybe you're just no longer trying to fight for something. You're no longer trying to keep your hopes up. Maybe we're no longer trying to fight for something to survive, for something to come in, for something to prosper. We're no longer waiting for something to become maybe better. You know, it's like we're just done kind of, you know, fighting for it. It's like you've done all of that. You've been doing all of that. Maybe you're fighting to have patience and you're just not winning. It's like you feel like you're losing that battle, you know. But regardless, it's like I feel like there's this like competition and or argumentative energy that we just no longer want to tolerate. For Wednesday, we have the Queen of Cups in the upright. So we could be in our feels on Wednesday. We're in our feelings. And, you know, I'm pretty familiar with this card as well because it comes up a lot for me. I'm a Scorpio. And usually this is just, I'm not necessarily like crying in my personal experience. It's more like I'm trying to figure out my emotions about something, you know? You could be trying to be very intuitive, and you're just, I feel like you're just trying to, how can I say this? Like, you're trying to sort out your feelings. There we go. You're trying to sort them out. You're trying to see why something is taking too long, or why something no longer works for you, and what will work. I feel like you're trying to figure out your emotions. You're trying to figure out what you feel at the moment, and you're doing it calmly because the Queen of Cups is upright and she's nurturing, and she's ready to pour her heart into things, and you know, she's genuine and she's true. So she's just trying to figure out what's missing here, right? Why do I feel like something's missing with this card? I feel like you're kind of down a little bit, trying to figure something out. You know, you're not depressed or anything, but just a little thoughtful, a little to yourself, just trying to figure your emotions, just trying to sort things out. Let's clarify. Okay, so Two of Swords and the reverse. So in your head, about two options, and you're trying to make some type of decision, but you're not doing it. I feel like because you're in your head about it, you're in your feelings about it, I should say. So it's like you're getting these strong pulls towards each possible option, and you can't get out of it. You can't like make a decision just yet, and which is fine. I actually recommend for you taking your time when it comes down to making decisions on anything, to be honest, during the retrograde. So it's okay to take those extra couple days, but we're definitely not making this decision. I feel like something is not clear, and we're just trying to become clear on something here. We're trying to get our mind and heart to be on the same page here. For Thursday, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So we could be feeling maybe lonely. We could be feeling like we could do better with our finances. Maybe some of you might feel like you could do better with a partner. You can use some help here from someone, you know. But regardless, maybe you were with someone and they costed you money, if anything, you know. It's like time for self-care here. It's a need for self-care. It's a need for reevaluation. It's a need for confidence. It's a need to not feel like you're not worthy, because you're 1000% worthy. And you could just be thinking about more like the negative side of the situation than the positive. I don't feel like, again, anything you need to lose sleep for, but just, you know, I would really focus on some self-care this week. Whatever that may be for you, do it. You know, take some time off, do the things you enjoy, and take one day at a time, as I always say in every reading every week, because we don't always have to make decisions then and there, because then it's rushed and can call for mistakes. But yeah, the Nine of Pentacles tells me like you don't want to be single for some. For others, we're just lacking some type of confidence here of being on our own 2 feet. But let's clarify. Ace of Cups. So I feel like you guys don't want to be single. I feel like you guys maybe feel lonely. You don't want to be single anymore. You wanted something to work out. You know, you're hoping for an offer here, you know, and maybe it didn't come through, or it didn't work out, or you're trying to work on yourself for that to come in. Okay, the Ace of Cups is a beautiful card clarifying this. So it's like, you know, we really want to have this new beginning with someone or something, and we're doubting ourselves a little bit here, right? It's like who's gonna come and give us our cup, right? Who's gonna come and bring in the water, the emotion to fulfill us, right? Because Pentacles is like earth energy, cups is water, so it's like, where's the 50-50 here? Where's the other 50, right? Where's my partner? For those of you that is not a relationship, this just could be a lack of passion. It's like all of a sudden you're on your own on something, or maybe you're lacking some passion on something. Like there's a little bit of self-doubt here financially, and within yourself just in general. For Friday, we have the Hierophant in reverse. So, the Hierophant usually it's a major arcana card, and in the upright it usually talks about some type of union, relationship. It is a Taurus energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, but for the most part it talks about some institution, higher commitment, marriage, relationship, long-term, some union here. And I feel like when it's reversed, it could be about divorce, it could be about a breakup, it could be about not being fulfilled here. It's like a breakage of this union, or for some of you it's a career, it's like you're leaving the career zone, but there's some type of like apart type of energy that's coming in with this, like some type of disconnect, some type of fallout. But I mean, disconnect and fallout, yes, but I feel like it's almost like you've seen it coming, and this disconnect or whatever you want to call it calls for like Pentacles, calls for money. Is something that I feel like contracts were involved, or some type of long term here was happening. Like this is not something that just happened the other day, or someone you just met the other day. Like this is something that was long term, that is no longer long term. For Saturday, actually, let's clarify the Hierophant. Sorry. Judgment, upright, another major arcana card. So two major arcanas, one clarifying the other. So Judgment is just that. It's judgment. We're reevaluating something. We're evaluating something, but I feel like it's reevaluating in this situation, because I feel like it existed at some point with that Hierophant. And I feel like based on that reevaluation, based on looking over this contract, this marriage, this commitment, this longevity, something is not working out here, right? It's like something here calls for more attention and more change, and there's some lack here, and it just calls for change. To make it plain and simple, there's definitely something we've been looking at that we find could be addressed better. For Sunday, or sorry, that was Friday. So for Saturday, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So we're coming out of a resting period. We took some time to ourselves, just kind of avoided everything. We need to do that for sure sometimes. And now this is an energy of coming out of that. We're coming out of silence. We're coming out of our head and kind of being avoidant, or just not making any progress, right? Like our mind just kind of decided to give us a timeout. But with Four Swords reverse, it talks about we're coming out of that and we're starting to get ready to take action here. Let's clarify. Yeah, so, by the Nine of Wands. So you were definitely just kind of taking a time out, looking at things, and now you're like, I'm no longer going to avoid this. I'm no longer going to pretend it's not happening. No longer going to take a break. No longer going to just ignore it. I'm done ignoring it. This is like standing still, observing. I'm no longer going to stand still and observe and stay silent. I'm going to take action. For Sunday, we have Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. So this is happy home, happy life, happy marriage, happy union, relationship. Ten of Pentacles is solid. Is, you know, it's gonna be a marriage again. Maybe we worked this marriage out. Maybe we weren't working things out with our partner. There's a lot of misunderstandings, and now we are. We're moving into a better energy here. I feel like this is just happiness. I love this. I mean, it ends up, I feel like, in the end working out beautifully. I feel like it is a calm week. I feel like, you know, I try not to make my readings love readings, but I mean, it's kind of hard because it's always like kind of here. But regardless, for someone that you felt, for those of you that felt, okay, say this is not a relationship, for those of you that are not dealing with that, regardless, there's something that wasn't working out for us, and we're trying to solve this problem. We're not trying to give up on it, okay? The Tower in reverse, maybe something that ended, we want to work at it again, or we're trying to avoid it from ending. You know, the Queen of Cups could be trying to analyze our emotions, and is this worth it? Is it not? Like, you know, we're just trying to figure things out, not making decisions, kind of being patient, but then impatient at the same time. It's like you're kind of like, a little confused. Like, what should I do? Should I just, you know? So I feel like you gave things space, and as well as yourself, and you're trying to find some fairness here. You come out of silence. It's like you gave, like I said, you gave someone or something space, and you took that time out, and you gave that other individual time out if it's a person, but you took that time out and were ready to address something that had fallen apart and made us feel some type of way, and we're trying to take a better judgment, and I feel like we're trying to take better steps towards it. We are hoping for that, and I feel like at the end of the week we do get that with the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like it works out. Patience does help a lot, right? Does work out. So let's clarify, even though I don't really need to clarify that anymore, but we're still gonna do it. And yeah, that's the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So we're not holding on to anything. We're releasing. We're not holding tight. We're not holding, you know, for some, it could be money, you know. Maybe you're being someone here was being unfair with money. Stability. Stingy, you know, and we're like not being stingy anymore, or we're no longer holding the walls up, you know, we're bringing the walls down, we're gonna make this work. Maybe there's a sense of pridefulness here. Maybe somebody here was prideful and they were unsure how they were gonna be received by the other party, like what end result that they were gonna have, you know. So I feel like it works out at the end, Pisces. So, you know, keep up the good work. Normally, you know, I'm not one to be like, yeah, avoid making decisions, but this week it's good that you take your time and don't make any rush decisions. It is a retrograde, and kind of let things play out. So I feel like you do that, and then you finally say, all right, it's time to do something about it towards the end of the weekend. I feel like it works out for you. So there's really nothing more to say there. I feel like it ends with a Ten of Cups. I mean, can it get any better than that? So I will leave you with that, Pisces, and I will see you next week. Bye.